Hi, so who am I? What do I do? What did I study? Why did I major in what I majored in? Where do I live? Why do I live where I live? There's more. Oh, why am I now on social media? Why wasn't I active on social media before? What changed my mind about social media? Why am I so private? Oh yeah, this one's really funny. Where are my eyebrows? Why do I post what I post? Why is this my content style? So before I get to the part where I fully introduce myself to those of you who don't know me, what my channel is gonna do is it's gonna make you ask so much more questions. Like if you thought this was going to be the end of the questions, I hope you stop watching any video. Instead of asking me all of these questions and being curious about me and my life, the curiosity I want you to nurture is this curiosity inwards. And so this channel is going to be all about you. And these questions are going to be part of your self-discovery journey and also part of your personal development, growth, and transformation. Here's where I introduce myself. So my name is Sadia. I've had this passion since forever for unlocking my true potential, and that put me on a path where I studied applied psychology in fashion at London College of Fashion. And because growing up as a teenager, I was always interested in psychology and I would read all these self-help books, but I just felt that none of them were delivering. And even when I would go to therapy and I would talk to a therapist, I felt the same way. I always felt like there was something missing. And it was this curiosity of mine and this self-realization that I am always dressing in a way that aligns with my psychological state. I was already doing that and I noticed. And when I found the course that I ended up doing, I was so happy because I feel like I just manifested it. I was thinking to myself that, okay, I like designing clothes and I've designed a couple of pieces, but I don't want to work in fashion just as a designer. Although I do have a clothing brand called See No Evil, but we'll talk about that later. But I felt that I wanted to take fashion to the next level. That was my line of thought, right? I was thinking that fashion has helped me so much. It's such a powerful indicator to my psychological state, and it helps me understand myself more, and it expresses who I am fully. I used to get a lot of comments about my style, like how it's reflecting certain aspects of me, and people would fully see it. Maybe because I was applying all of these things that I read in books and understanding the psychology behind things, educating myself. I was searching for different professions in the fashion industry, and then I stumbled on applied psychology in fashion. And honestly, if you just look at the fashion industry today, I think you'll get it. Early humans, they would just wear plant material or animal hide, and it was for the sole purpose of being functional and being warm. And now today, we just have all these designers and all these brands and so many different patterns and cuts and colors. And so, if fashion was still being used for the purpose of functionality, the entire fashion industry as a whole would not exist today. We would just be wearing the same clothes and we would just be using fashion for the same old purpose, which is its functional purpose. There's a reason why fashion evolved in the way it did, and it's because it serves such an important role in expressing your inner self to the outside world. We evolved into beings who wanted to express themselves and their internal state using their appearance. And expressing your inner self means that you are expressing your psychology. Combining this visual element of your psychology, which for me is the missing piece. I'm such a visual person and I'm such a visual learner, and I've been using fashion as a psychology tool for as long as I could remember, even before I knew that it was a thing. And I wanted to develop a technique or a way for me to help myself and others to shift in certain areas of my life. I also realized that fashion is not just a tool for expression, but it can also be used as a tool for manifestation. The thing about emotions or our thoughts or our feelings is that we can never really see them, can we? Like, we can never really see how we feel. For me, fashion was the tool that helped me see to the way I was feeling. If you're like me and you're in any way visual and you're struggling with psychology because you feel like it's just ideas that you don't see, I introduced a tool like using fashion for psychology. I realized that fashion was a way for me to express who I am, my identity, my beliefs, my values, and so much more. If any of you have read any of the self-help books or have tried to work on yourself before or have tapped into the personal development industry, you'll understand that the key to change is changing your thoughts. In order to change your thoughts, you need to change your mindset. And to change your mindset, it means change your subconscious patterns and beliefs. Fashion is part of our nonverbal communication and is incredible when used intentionally because the subconscious mind, as it turns out, communicates with us through images and symbols. And there is nothing that's become more universally symbolic and universally visual to us as humans than fashion. Why do people choose the styles, patterns, colors, clothing that they do? Why do they wear their makeup a certain way? That's for the women. And where is all of this coming from? We could have all been dressing in the same way, and we could have all just put on the same shirt every day. We're all so different in the way we are on the inside. We're all different in our psychology. And so imagine combining that, a pre-existing habit that we all practice every day, with healing modalities and targeting, personal development, self-growth, transformation. Imagine how profound and powerful that is. And that's exactly what I do. After realizing how powerful fashion and psychology are combined together, I decided to develop a system that helps others utilize them by also getting certified in hypnotherapy and energy healing and NLP and image consultancy. And then I kind of combined all of these together and I created my own psychology approach called Inside Outside, a practical system that I can use, that my clients use today, and that you can use, which has helped so many people. It's also helped me a lot. So I figured that the best way for me to share this is by getting online to join each other on this self-discovery journey that we're on. There is a deep connection between our external appearance and our inner world. I'm gonna explain to you the logical element of us. That's only 10% of our brain. And then the imaginative part, which is the subconscious, which is highly influenced by images and symbols, actually constitutes 90% of our brain. One of the things I love and enjoy about what I do is that I facilitate transformation, whether it's through my psychology work or whether it's through my businesses. I guide a lot of people in transforming who they are, overcoming mental states. I'm going to be here to empower you to shape your own life, to shape your own self, to shape your own identity. And it all starts with self-discovery. So after you discover who you are, you're able to shift and change and transform your life and all of that. I'm going to be doing my part. I'm going to be sharing tips and guidance and insight and some stories and meditations. I'll see where this goes, but I definitely wanted this channel to be somewhere where we can all talk to each other openly and where you ask a lot of questions about yourself and where you feel like you're being supported and guided. Everything in life is a vehicle for your transformation. Use it. And I'm just so excited to start this journey with all of you. Bye.